I wasn't around to talk to you, give you an opinion about what's happening, in Iraq and in Afghanistan. Bad foreign policy, because you're all criticizing it yourself right now. Now I hear President Obama, he says that, yeah, the American people, they have to wait just like the rain trickling from the clouds to come down onto them. Whether it rains or not, they have to just look if something comes from the rich people on the top. He says, I'm going to change things around from grassroots. I'm going to make people rich. I heard this statement. I thought it was a very nice one. But going back to this economical problem, you all know when Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae went down, George Bush, I think, about $150 billion gave to them, saved them so they don't go fall down. He orchestrated the whole system of falling. Who is not going to claim right now they're going down after they see $150 billion gone to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? Of course, Lehman Brothers is going to feel the same way. So is AIG, so is Merrill Lynch. All of them, they've complained now. Give us money, we give it to them. Now, that's not just as simple. You could simply say we don't give it to you, but you saw they were only going down. So, I'm not an economist. I'm just an ordinary person from the north in Canada. I love Americans. Truly I do. I feel so bad for them. So I think about them. I'm saying to myself, okay, what's the problem with Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae or Lehman Brothers? That the bad mortgages is out there and people are not able to pay the mortgages. They're defaulting. The monthly payment is not going. So Lehman Brothers, bad mortgages are going down. So is the rest of them. So what do we do here? Two ways. Approach one, we go to Lehman Brothers, to go to Freddie Mac. Okay guys, this is $150 billion. AIG will give you $1 trillion. Let's approach one, to give them money so they don't go down. Couldn't we do it this way? To say that, okay, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, all these bad mortgages, let us see how many people are defaulting. Then say to the people, to Americans, okay, homeowner, how much can you pay of your mortgage? Put a system in place. You find out this guy is not able to pay at all, or somebody has shortage $200-300, the other guy's about $500-600 short. All right, why wouldn't the government subsidize the people? Guarantee them that if they have the shortage, government will pay their mortgage to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, Lehman Brothers, and Merrill Lynch and la 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 la. So these big boys, they don't go down because they receive their mortgages, their mortgage payment. I don't know the calculations. I believe it would become a lot less than this couple of $1 trillion that you have paid to these guys on the top. This was not the statement of President Obama, with due respect. I love this man, okay? But that isn't what he said, that we're always waiting, it trickles from the top. Well, then you're giving the money to the top people. And the people, American people, they have to wait, if something trickles down. Why didn't you subsidize the mortgages of the people to the big companies? Because people could be defaulting with just $100 short, $200 short. And those who lost their job, why wouldn't you subsidize, increase, extend their unemployment insurance benefits? That way we exactly know where the money goes and how much it has to go. But this way, simply paying a couple of $1 trillion to certain people, we don't know what they're going to do. We heard what they do. They paid big bonuses to the big, guys up top. The rest of them are all on vacations. Even right now, it's not too late. Something can be done. Find out who's defaulting and how much they need. Why don't we subsidize their payment, government, to the bank, so the bank, they do not have to go to default, the mortgages. This kind of is gone a little bit. But something happened, as the American way is. I was very good with Obama. Most people in the South, they don't like him. I almost had a confrontation with a clinic in Arizona when a young boy says, I hate him, I hate him. I told him, hey, this is the office of President of the United States, back off. Don't talk like that, boy. He's elected by the majority of the people. Respect the office. Okay. But I found the people of Arizona fantastic people. Gee, I was there a couple of years ago. I don't know, why do I feel like home? Where? In Sedona, Arizona. In Page, Arizona. I'm trying to say, okay, Mr. Psychologist, why? Why do you feel at home here? Then I figured it out. I watched all those movies. Western movies. Most of them took place there and similar places like that. So it was just a nostalgic mood I went in, because I remind myself, of John Wayne, of the Duke, of James Stewart's. So, what a beautiful, state is Arizona. Even their natives, I talked to the Navajos. Very, very smart people. So, now, said these things, some of you might find that, hey, I'm making a little bit of sense. I doubt it. If anybody hear this, I don't believe in conspiracy theories at all. I believe, as I said, bad policy is the worst conspiracy. The most violent one of all. So, what do we do now? What is the problem with the United States? I've been thinking about it. I'm elder of God. My brain might be small, but it's connected to the internet. I look at it on the top, I know what's going to happen. Shoghi Effendi says, the infallible guardian of the Baha'i faith, he says that the great Republic of America is perfect, except it's regional. It has happened in one region of the world. Then he says, we're witnessing the fall of the Roman Empire in the great Republic of America. You are going to go down, just like the Roman Empire. That's what the prophecy is. And I know you're going. I told you why. But let's just study the mechanism that why are you going down? This time I came and tell you ahead of time. Those people in Congress and senators. You might be able to do something about it. When I'm comparing United States with Europe, I see the United States of America, the central government has become so big that it's turned into a black hole, sucking everybody right inside. They're becoming dangerous to the people of America, to the states of America. This is becoming a huge government. It is turning into a beast. It's devouring everyone. Even the president and the government is not immune. What is wrong then? When I compare the United States, I could compare it with something to figure this out. That's what the politicians, a knowledgeable person, a political scientist would do. I'll compare the United States to Europe. Pretty much the same area almost. White people, mostly Christian background. United States is nothing but truly a combination of them all. But Europe was always behind the United States. Because they did not have a central government. There was no European Union. And without the center, well, you have no organizations. US had a good center. Federal government was working great. 1930s, 20s, 1800, 1950s even, 60s, even 70s, and then it got bad. What is the difference between them? European, they said, we're going to have to do what US has done. US as a federal government, we're going to have to do that too. They started European Union, they changed our money into euro, and as soon as they did that, US started to going down. Competition. Everything starts between two pairs. The entire United States was fabricated and formulated to stand the opposition to the Soviet Union. Plus, minus, proton, neutron, yin, yang, man and woman, But Soviet went down, US is now pair to stand. Okay. Political changed. Now they're looking for a foe to be their match, and that's where all this conflict is around with the Muslims. So when I look at Europe, Europe now has a union, but very small one. It's not a big union like United States. What is the actual difference in there between the state of New York, Arizona, California, and government of Italy, England is not a part right now, of Germany and France? People of France